Most women over 50 secretly believe their bodies can no longer feel the same kind of excitement or pleasure they once did. But here's the surprising truth. Your body isn't shutting down, it's actually waking up. After menopause, your hormones and nervous system begin to shift in ways that can open up deeper levels of emotional and physical sensitivity. Your skin can become more responsive to gentle touch, and your mind begins to crave intimacy that feels more soulful and connected. The problem isn't that desire disappears. It's that no one ever teaches women how their sense of pleasure and connection evolves with age. As we grow older, the kind of intimacy that fulfills us also changes. It's no longer about speed or performance, it's about comfort, trust, and rediscovering confidence in your own body. I've spoken with countless women who tell me they don't feel in control of their bodies anymore. Life, stress, and aging can make us forget what it means to truly feel powerful and desirable. But the truth is, confidence doesn't fade with time, it transforms. When you begin to relax, breathe, and allow yourself to receive affection without judgment, you invite your body to remember what it's capable of. Let's begin with a mindset shift. Picture yourself resting comfortably, surrounded by softness and calm. You're not trying to prove anything. You're not worried about how you look or how you compare to anyone else. In this moment, you are the center of peace and beauty. Your worth isn't measured by youth or perfection, it's measured by the love, strength, and wisdom that time has given you. Many women over 50 have told me that the first time they allowed themselves to slow down, to simply breathe and enjoy being close to someone again, something amazing happened. They didn't just feel desire, they felt seen. They felt like their bodies finally belonged to them again. That's the beauty of reconnecting with yourself at this stage of life. Every moment of calm and closeness teaches your nervous system that pleasure, in all its forms, is safe and healing. When you stop rushing and start breathing deeply, your body naturally relaxes, circulation improves, and your sense of touch becomes sharper. This is what I call reclaiming your throne, not through control or performance, but through confidence and grace. When you take charge of your comfort and emotional safety, you create space for deeper connection. And sometimes, the most meaningful connection begins in stillness. You don't always need grand gestures. Sometimes it's as simple as being held, listening to your partner's breathing, and feeling safe in their presence. When you and your partner learn to slow down together, something beautiful happens. The distance that once felt wide begins to melt away. You start to feel warmth, not just in your body, but in your heart. One woman I worked with once told me she and her husband had forgotten how to be close after years of routines and distractions. When they finally took time to slow down, to simply be near each other without expectations, it changed everything. It didn't feel like work anymore, she said. It felt natural again. That's what true intimacy looks like after 50, comfort, connection, and mutual care. When your body is relaxed and your mind feels safe, desire flows naturally. You stop chasing a feeling and start allowing it to grow. It's also important to remember that your physical health plays a big part in your emotional well-being. Simple practices like deep breathing, gentle movement, and staying hydrated can make a world of difference. Blood flow and relaxation are deeply tied to how your body experiences pleasure. When you care for your body kindly, it responds in kind. The next step in this journey is learning how to let your emotions and your body work together again. Because intimacy isn't just physical, it's deeply emotional. The more you allow yourself to feel, to express, and to trust, the more alive you'll become. And in the next part of this series, we'll explore how comfort, circulation, and emotional openness can help you feel more connected to your body and your partner, no matter your age. When a woman begins to reconnect with her body later in life, something extraordinary happens. She starts to realize that pleasure was never lost, it was simply waiting for her to slow down and listen. After menopause, your body changes, yes, but it doesn't stop responding. It begins to crave gentleness, patience, and emotional closeness more than ever before. You see, real intimacy isn't about doing more, it's about feeling more. When you release the pressure to perform or to rush, your body finally has the freedom to respond naturally. It's in those quiet, unhurried moments that you rediscover just how alive your senses still are. I remember one woman sharing that she hadn't felt truly connected to herself in years. She thought her time for passion had passed. But when she began to focus on relaxation, on letting go of worry and embracing tenderness, she found herself feeling emotions and sensations she thought were long gone. It wasn't about technique. It was about trust, trusting her body, her emotions, and her worth. That's the secret most people never talk about. Pleasure and confidence are deeply linked. When you begin to see yourself not through judgment, but through compassion, your entire energy changes. The way you walk, the way you smile, the way you breathe, it all becomes lighter. One of the most healing things you can do for yourself is to truly look at your body again. Not with criticism, but with gratitude. Every line, every curve, every change tells a story of life, growth, and strength. You are not defined by the years that have passed. You are defined by how beautifully you've lived them. When you start to see yourself this way, you awaken confidence that glows from within. Many women who've gone through this transformation tell me that even their relationships begin to change. Their partners notice the difference, the calm, the warmth, the self-assurance. Because true attraction isn't just physical, it's emotional. When you feel beautiful, others feel it too. And remember, intimacy isn't limited to the physical act. It's the soft moments of eye contact, the laughter you share, the comfort of a hand resting in yours. It's knowing that connection can be deep, meaningful, and fulfilling at any age. There's also something truly powerful about allowing yourself to rest. To stop striving for perfection and instead lean into peace. Comfort is not laziness, it's wisdom. It's the understanding that pleasure doesn't come from tension or effort, it comes from release. When you relax your mind, your body follows. Many women over 50 find that when they begin to feel safe and comfortable, their emotions open up in ways they haven't in years. They begin to experience intimacy as something deeper, not just about the body, but about feeling seen, understood, and loved exactly as they are. That kind of closeness can be life-changing. And there's one final truth I want every woman to remember: pleasure isn't something you outgrow. It's something that matures with you. Just like love, it becomes richer, calmer, and more meaningful over time. Each stage of life offers a new way to connect, with your partner, with your body, and with your spirit. When you allow yourself to embrace this evolution instead of resisting it, you'll find that the joy and connection you experience now can be even deeper than it was in your younger years. So tonight, don't think of desire as something from the past. Think of it as something that's been waiting patiently for you to return. Your body is not failing you, it's inviting you to rediscover it. To treat it with softness, curiosity, and care. You deserve to feel beautiful. You deserve to feel alive. You deserve to experience love that's gentle, slow, and deeply fulfilling. Because aging doesn't take away your femininity, it reveals it in its truest, most powerful form. Take this as your reminder that it's never too late to reconnect, to rediscover, and to awaken that part of yourself that still longs to be touched, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. And as you move forward, remember this: pleasure is not a privilege of youth. It's your birthright. It belongs to you for life. Every breath, every heartbeat, every quiet moment of self-acceptance brings you closer to the woman you've always been, radiant, confident, and beautifully alive.